Hello YouTube, WFan2 back here with another video, and today I'm going to be doing the Horror Show Extreme Rules, or Extreme Rules The Horror Show 2020. What happened, the full show review, and what happened at the pay-per-view, and what I rate the show at the end of the video. Hopefully I remember. And let's get into it. But just before we get into the video, I did not watch the kickoff show, so yeah. And my WWE setup video, hopefully it's going to be coming out. I don't know, it's been doing this error stuff, so I might just refilm it, and hopefully this video gets good. But yeah, watch my last video, subscribe if you enjoyed this video, drop a like, and yeah, let's get into the Extreme Rules of Horror Show 2020 review. First we have Murphy. I know that's EC3, but we have Murphy. This happened on the kickoff show. Murphy versus Kevin Owens. And I don't know who won because I didn't watch the kickoff show, but I'm guessing Kevin Owens won. And I don't know how because I didn't watch the kickoff show, but if you know who won, drop it down in the comments below. I did not watch this. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I think Kevin Owens won with a stunner or something. So up next, we have into the actual main card. But just before we get into the main card, I want to know what happened to the bar fight between Sheamus and Jeff Hardy. It didn't happen. I don't know why. It was supposed to, I think. But up first we have the current SmackDown Tag Team Champions, The New Day. I thought it was gonna be in a steel cage match. I'm so sorry about that. But we have current SmackDown Tag Team Champions, The New Day, going up against Cesaro and the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura. Don't have a Cesaro figure, so that's why Cesaro's not here. In a tables match. Tables all the way in the back. Alright, great. Move these guys to the back a bit. So that was a tables match, which, if you don't know, the rules are you must put your opponent through a table if you want to win. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm kind of whispering because it's pretty late, and I decided to do this video now instead of tomorrow morning because I saw every other YouTuber doing it now. So yeah. And basically, I started watching the show like around 7:10, and the pay-per-view starts at 7 because I was in the shower. But basically the end came when Cesaro put Kofi Kingston through 2 tables, which was just amazing. But let's do it right now. And basically, the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions are Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura. And next time, I go to the Toy Vault, which I saw a basic Cesaro but didn't get it. I don't know why. I saw a basic Cesaro, and next time I go over there, I'm definitely get it. But basically, Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura are the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And this is basically how it ended. I'm using Shinsuke Nakamura as Cesaro because, like I said, don't have a Cesaro figure, which is just like why. But over here we have the table right there. Basically ended. It was like another table stacked up. But basically, he went to that. Bam, he went through the table. Just like that. And so many pieces went flying, which is great. But, yeah. That's basically how it ended. And, yeah. All the pieces to that table went flying. But, other than that, let's get into the next match, which was the SmackDown Women's Championship match between SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley versus Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross was with her best friend / partner, Alexa Bliss. And basically, Nikki Cross, I was rooting for Nikki Cross somehow, but towards the end, Sasha Banks, by the way, Sasha Banks was with Bayley, so Sasha Banks gave Bayley the boss ring. You know how Sasha Banks has 2 rings, like one of them it says like boss, and the other one says like time or something. I don't know, or like one says legit, the other says boss, like the rings which are like supposed to be like sort of kinda similar to brass knuckles. She gave Bayley her boss ring, and then Bayley hit Nikki Cross in the face with it while the referee was distracted because Sasha Banks got on the apron and Alexa Bliss got on the apron. Referee was distracted. Bayley hit Nikki Cross with the boss ring, or sort of kind of brass knuckles, in the face for the 1, 2, 3, and Bayley retains her SmackDown Women's Championship. And later on in the video, we're gonna see if Sasha Banks could win the Raw Women's Championship. Up next, I don't think, but I'm trying to go in order I think up next was the United States Championship match between MVP and Bobby Lashley. I mean, Bobby Lashley was not in the match, but he was like in the corner of MVP. MVP and, or that's supposed to be MVP. MVP and Bobby Lashley versus Apollo Crews for the United States Championship. My current United States Championship is still in the process, or not in the process, but I was just too lazy to go outside at like 11:30 and get it. So yeah, I still have the old United States Championship. And you know how I don't have an Apollo Crews figure? Psych! They said Apollo Crews was basically injured after Bobby Lashley hit the full Nelson last month and could not compete. So basically, due to forfeit, the new United States Champion is MVP. I don't know why WWE would do this. They couldn't just like set a rematch for like Raw or something. But I mean, it's fine. New United States Champion, MVP, with Bobby Lashley in his corner. So yeah, can't believe it. New U.S. Champion, and the match I was mostly looking forward to for some reason is up next. The eye for an eye match, and basically you gotta pull your opponent's eye out, not just with your bare hands. You can do it with anything. Basically, it was Rey Mysterio versus Seth Rollins in this eye for an eye match. As you can see, Seth Rollins is holding the custom Rey Mysterio mask I did. I made this like in January for every time Rey Mysterio got unmasked. I can like put it on Rey Mysterio, and it fits him perfectly too. I can put it on Rey Mysterio. And basically, before we got into this match could go any way. It can go either Seth Rollins winning and Rey Mysterio leaving for a while, or Rey Mysterio winning and Seth Rollins leaving for a while. But before this match started, there were some rumors that Rey Mysterio was not under contract with WWE, which basically means Rey Mysterio is like not with WWE. So pretty weird. So basically, Seth Rollins, he went to the steel steps, too lazy to grab the steel steps. Like I said, it's like 11:30. So he took the steel steps, put Rey Mysterio's eye in the corner. This is just like what happened on Raw. He did it after Rey Mysterio said he needed a doctor. Dominic Mysterio came down. Some paramedics came down, and they basically helped Rey Mysterio. And I saw this like fake eye thingy that he had. I don't know if it was fake or real. I'm pretty sure it was like fake, like toy, because that would have been disgusting if it was a real eye. But Rey Mysterio was basically throwing up in like the corner. So yeah, and Rey Mysterio, he tried to use a broken kendo stick. Like he broke the kendo stick and used like the sharp edges to do it. One time, Rey Mysterio like kicked Seth Rollins off the apron, and Seth Rollins hit his like eye towards the corner of the announcer's table. So yeah, pretty good match. I really enjoyed this match for some reason. This match was really enjoyable. Definitely best match of the night, in my opinion, or second best match of the night. So yeah, Seth Rollins versus Rey Mysterio. Rollins wins this Monday Night Messiah, and yeah, we're gonna see what happens from here. Basically, after that is the legit boss, Sasha Banks, with her tag team partner, Bayley. Obviously, as you probably know, Bayley and Sasha Banks are the current WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. And, yeah, it was Bayley, or Sasha Banks with Bayley, don't have a Bayley figure, so Sasha Banks with Bayley versus the current Raw Women's Champion, Asuka. I forgot to grab I forgot to grab the Raw Women's Championship. Asuka won't stand. Okay. Just like that. I forgot to grab the Raw Women's Championship. So I'm so sorry about that. But this was for the Raw Women's Championship. It was Sasha Banks with her tag team partner Bayley versus Raw Women's Champion Asuka. And Asuka was with her tag team partner Kairi Sane. And obviously you should know that Bayley and Sasha Banks are the current WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. And yeah, basically the winner came when Asuka, so Bayley, she came in, she gave Sasha Banks one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. She gave it to Sasha Banks. The referee said, no, you can't use this, I'm going to disqualify you. So the referee grabbed the title. Sasha Banks said, I'm not going to use it. And then Sasha Banks, she was arguing with the referee. Sasha Banks turned around. I can't talk. Asuka was going to hit the green mist to Sasha Banks when Sasha Banks ducked, hit the green mist to the referee. The referee was down, and then Bayley hit Asuka. Asuka was Bayley up. Asuka was basically trying to see if the referee was okay when Bayley came in, hit Asuka with the other half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships in the back of the head. And then Bayley took the referee's shirt, put it on herself. 1, 2, 3, and Bayley, or Sasha Banks, is basically the Women's champion now. Pretty weird, but yeah, pretty okay with the decision. See, I'm sorry I can't talk. You know, it's like almost 12 o'clock. And yeah, up next was possibly one of the matches I was most looking forward to because it was just so interesting. It was WWE Champion Drew McIntyre versus the show-off Dolph Ziggler. And basically Dolph Ziggler picks a stipulation, and the stipulation Dolph Ziggler picked was an Extreme Rules match. But the twist is, it's an Extreme Rules match for Dolph Ziggler only, which means, so if Dolph Ziggler hits a chair or anything extreme to Drew McIntyre, he won't get disqualified or anything. If Dolph Ziggler hits Drew McIntyre with a chair, if he puts him to a table, he won't get disqualified. But if Drew McIntyre does any of them things, he will get disqualified. So pretty weird, but also really good match. I didn't see it because like my network was kind of like messing up, and yeah, I didn't really see it, but I saw some highlights of the match, and pretty good match. Ending came with when Dolph Ziggler was going to hit the super kick, and then Drew McIntyre reversed into a Claymore kick. Good-looking Claymore kick. And just like that, Drew McIntyre retains the WWE Championship, like how I thought. But for some reason, I was rooting for Dolph Ziggler, just because I felt like Dolph Ziggler was probably going to win the championship, but everyone knows he has zero chance. So now into the main event. It was normal Bray Wyatt. It was Bray Wyatt, cult leader Bray into the Funhouse Bray versus the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman, by the way. My new Elite 76 Braun Strowman right here. Very good looking figure. Got it at the Toy Vault earlier today. And yeah, basically, that was a very good match. I got it all on screen recording. Obviously, it's only for like me to see if I want to see the match again. But yeah, it was a very good match. And really enjoyable match. It was basically like Braun Strowman facing his like old days as the Wyatt family. Like at one point, Braun Strowman was on the floor, and then like the old Bray Wyatt with the black sheep mask came, hit Braun Strowman himself with a shovel. So Black Sheep, Braun Strowman, like the Wyatt family Braun Strowman, hit current day Braun Strowman with a shovel. It's like pretty weird. I know I probably like sound so dumb on camera, but it's like pretty weird. So just like that. And then ending came when there was no ending. Literally there was no ending. So basically Braun Strowman had pushed Bray Wyatt into this boat. Then the boat came back where Braun Strowman is, like came back by itself. And then Braun Strowman went to check who was in the boat. Nobody was in the boat. And then Bray Wyatt basically, he appeared from the water. He appeared from the water, tried to drown Braun. An alligator came. Also in the match, snake bit Braun Strowman, and then fire came. Just all them stuff from like the old Wyatt family days. And basically Bray Wyatt tried to say, "Come home, Braun, come home." And then Bray kept saying like he created Braun because like, Bray back in 2015 introduced Braun to the WWE. And basically the weird moment was when Alexa Bliss came, and she tried to say, "Braun, come home." And we were once together and all that, and like old vibes to the mixed match challenged from Alexa Bliss and Braun Strowman, their old team. And yeah, basically the ending came when Bray Wyatt was in the boat, no one came. Bray Wyatt tried to drown Braun Strowman, and basically Braun Strowman got out. He was all tired, and then Braun Strowman pushed Bray Wyatt back into the water, and basically, guess who arrived in red water? You guessed it. The Fiend arrived from the red water. So the Fiend arrived from the red water. Have them all super close. But yeah, the Fiend arrived from the red water, and it was just so epic. Just yeah, why do you have all these marks on him? Just like that. So yeah, the Fiend arrived from the red water, and basically that's when the ending of the show came. And then obviously after immediately following Extreme Rules, the horror show, was Undertaker's, like, Tales from the Dead Man and all that. But yeah, I would rate the show a solid 9.8 out of 10. Really good show, really enjoyable show. The only thing I would take away from it is MVP not having a match and just declaring himself the winner. But I guess that's fine, but I would still give it a 9.8. And yeah, comment down below your thoughts on this pay-per-view. Was it good? Was it awful? Me, myself, I thought it was good. And yeah, I better head out to finish this video, because it's almost 12. And also, I want this video to be uploaded. And yeah, basically I have all these wrestlers here. So yeah, I'll give it a 9.8. Comment down below your thoughts on this match. If you like the video, drop a like. And yeah, please subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Peace.